Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It's Friday afternoon. Wanted to go over a new top 10 list. Probably do one later this evening as well on the CBSI, comicbookinvest.com top 10. But Covrprice also does a top 10 every week. So I thought I would highlight that. It's basically books that came out last Wednesday that have some heat on them and sales on eBay, and they kind of track all that. So I'll go over that in a second. First off, I was going to a local. There's several comic book shops in the Tampa area where I live, but Thursday I had some time to run to at least one of them. I pretty much know the other guys that run the shops, and if there's a hot book, they pretty much pull them off the wall. So I knew if I had one shot at it. There was one guy that has like a record store, sells like musical equipment, and then he also sells comic books. So it's kind of a side business for him. I don't think it's his main. It's certainly not his main business. I stopped in there, and of course he didn't have Marvel Comics Presents #6. He said Wednesday everyone came in and bought them all out. So whatever he did have, he sold out on Wednesday. So I was a day late trying to get them for cover price. I did buy them on eBay for like $25 a piece, which was a good price. That's with shipping. So it's going for like 35. No, it's going for like $40 to $45 right now, that book. So almost double what I paid for it. But I didn't get it cover. I didn't get it at cover, unfortunately. But while it was there on the shelf, he still had this on there, the Miles Morales Spider-Man #6, which that's sold out on Midtown. It's sold out at a lot of the shops. It's the first appearance of a new character. She's on the front cover there. Starling, I believe, is her name. I think she might be a descendant of the Vulture. I'm not 100% sure of that. I thought I heard that from somebody else's video, but yeah, I mean, I saw this sitting on the wall. It's a mint copy. Decided to grab it for cover price, and it goes for like $8 to $10 on eBay. So I figured it was worth getting. But yeah, first appearance, always good to go with first appearances. You never know down the road what that leads to, right? So happy with picking that up. So let's jump into it here. I'm gonna highlight the cover price here. Try to blow this up a little bit. I'll click on each one and go into a little bit more detail. So number one, we'll start with let's start with number 10. That's usually the way I do it, but actually they've got like a list of 20 here. So we'll do it the whole list. Number 20 is Batman and Robin Adventures #1. Annual, I believe this is. Mask of the Phantasm, which I just so happen to have a copy of. I think I've highlighted this in one of my past videos. I picked this up for, with shipping and everything, I think it was around $30, which was a good price. I checked eBay this afternoon. This is going for around $65 to $75, depending on condition. If it's in high grade, it's definitely at least a $75, $80 book. Cover Price is reporting that it had a sale in the past week of $114 was the high price. So yeah, but I would say if you want a really nice mint copy, you're probably going to be paying close to $100. This one I would say would be a $100 book. I mean, its spine is perfect. So where I've seen the ones for $65 or $70 or less, I think there's a copy on there for $50. They all have spine dents or spine ticks. Some just dents, and some of them are just spine ticks. But to get a really perfect spine and 4 sharp edges, this is definitely a 9.4, 9.6 grade at least. Yeah, you're going to be paying close to $100 right now for first appearance of Phantasm. So yeah, I'm glad to have picked that up for a good deal. So that's number 20 in the list. Number 19 is Major X #1, the Rob Liefeld A cover. That's one I passed. I easily could have bought that, and I'm not a big fan of Rob Liefeld or his artwork or his bad feet drawing. So I passed on that, but that book at least in 9/8, it looks like it hit a high sale of $100 this week. Number 18 on the list is a book that I would like to pick up, Amazing Spider-Man 344. First cameo appearance of Cletus Cassidy. They show that the panel there where Eddie Brock meets him in prison, kind of explaining the origin of how Carnage comes about. Yeah, that book's up a lot. I mean, I should have jumped on this sooner. It's last 15 copies, 7-day trend up 132%. 9/8 sold for $122. So if I can find a nice high grade copy for $30 to $40, raw condition, that's kind of what I'm going to look for. So that's what I'm going to be looking for if I can find it. Again, Amazing Spider-Man 344. Silver Surfer Black, number 1, is number 17. This is the Bradshaw Virgin variant. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice cover. Bradshaw did a nice job. I like the coloring. It's pretty cool. But that one is, I think it's selling around $75, $80, which is a pretty good penny. Here they're saying, oh, okay, a raw high sale 58, so it's not that much. I think that's like a 1 in 100, 1 in 100 too, the Virgin. So it's selling way below ratio. We talked about Batman Mask of the Phantasm. There's the deluxe animated movie deluxe. It's like a graphic novel, I guess. That's what they consider that. That's one I don't have in my collection. I decided to go with the annual number 1. It's more of a comic book. This is more of a graphic novel. I guess there were 16 copies sold, up 135%, and a high sale of $131 for a CGC 9.6. So the one I targeted definitely has, is going for more money right now. Teen Titans number 12. I don't know, 2017. Are they talking about? Is this the right one? Okay, Covrprice kind of screwed up here because Teen Titans number 12 is the origin of the Batman Who Laughs, or the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. And here they're saying fans love Crush and are waiting for her mother's reveal. If it's Harley, as everyone is hoping for, that could lead itself to some awesome future storylines. So I have no idea why they're saying that. Teen Titans 12 is not the first appearance of Crush. I believe that's Teen Titans number 20. So Covrprice says that's screwed up. Nice. Number 14 is Incredible Hulk 258. First appearance of Soviet super soldiers / Ursa Majorsold, who are rumored to appear in the Black Widow MCU film. Raw sale high of $13. So that seems affordable. You might be able to pick that up for pretty cheap. Incredible Hulk 258. That might be a worthy speculation. Number 13, Ultimate Fallout number 4. First appearance of Miles Morales. Definitely a good key to have in your collection. 7-day trend up 100%. 9/8 just sold for $340. Right before the Spider-Verse movie came out, I think you had sales in the $400 to $500 range for a 9/8 of that book. So it came back down, obviously, after the movie was over, as you would expect. But there seems to be some heat on it again. And I guess the reason for that is Miles has been the subject of many conversations coming out of this film's press tour, with Holland expressing his desire to see Miles appear in a Spidey film. So there you go. That may be something that happens down the road. Immortal Hulk number 19 is number 12 on the list. Regular cover by Alex Ross. There's a couple of really cool variant covers. I've highlighted them on my previous videos. The really nice one is the Immortal Hulk red variant, which I'll just show real quick. I've got it handy. There's the variant for that. That was a comic, I think it was a Comics Elite exclusive only to that store. There were only 500 copies produced. Mike Deodato is the artist, so pretty nice. I thought that was worth getting. It comes with a COA too, so it's shows you what number you have out of 500, which is cool. So that is number 12 on the list. Immortal Hulk 19, Silver Surfer number 1, the Bradshaw variant. That's the regular Bradshaw variant. So just like the Virgin one, but it's got the trade dress on it. So yeah, I've seen that online for about, you can probably pick it up for like 25 bucks. It's a 1 in 50, so it's selling way below ratio. Which by the way, I got the Mike Zeck variant, which I got a really good deal on that one. I picked up this one for $25. So this is a 1 in 100. So I obviously I've bought it from a dealer that just bought way too many, and I think he was just looking to dump it. So it's in perfect condition too. For $25, you can't beat that. It's a 1 in 100 ratio. So yeah, and it's definitely selling below ratio. I think you can buy it for about $40 to $50 pretty consistently. All right, moving on. Number 10 on the list, Eternals number 1, the 25-cent cover. Yeah, there's an Eternal movie coming out. Eternals movie. Angelina Jolie, I think, is the only one that's been has been confirmed to be in the movie. So yeah, this was a book a year or two ago I could have bought pretty cheap. I mean, I was seeing copies for $25, $30. And in really decent grade, and here it says a 9.8 just sold for $1,200, so it's a lot of money. I probably should have bought that, but it's just I'm not into Kirby. It just was something that just wasn't that appealing to me. Omega Man number 3 is number 9 on the list. That is the first appearance of Lobo. This book goes up and down a lot. It's very volatile. At the low point, you'll be able to buy high-grade copies for 30 to 40, maybe 50 bucks. I bought mine like a year and a half ago, around $30. 9.8 just sold for $265. That's a pretty high price. Normally, 9.8s would be in that 150 to maybe 180 range. So that book is on the move right now. Number 8 is Walking Dead number 192. The Death of Rick Grimes. High sale, 15 bucks. I bought it for cover price just to have it. I kind of fell off of Walking Dead around 185, 186, somewhere around there. So yeah, I'm just kind of, it's tiresome to me. I'm over it. I read enough of it. I collected it since issue 80. Number 7 on the list, Oblivion Song number 1, the pink signature variant. I mean, I guess this is getting It's going to be a TV show or something. I don't know, Netflix. I didn't like it. I bought the first 2 or 3 copies. I think the first 3 copies, and I tried to give it a go. And I'm not a big fan of Kirkman. I find his writing to be a lot of times to be subpar. 191, yeah, that's on the list because of the Rick Grimes event. No big secret there. Number 5, The Boys number 1. I saw the trailer to the show. It looks pretty good. I believe that show is going to be on Hulu. It's either Hulu or Prime. I think it was Hulu. But that looks pretty good. That high sale of $2.99 for a CGC 9.8. That was a book I missed. And I usually buy a lot of Garth Ennis, so I'm surprised I missed that book. But I think by the time I saw it, it was like a $25, $30 book, and I was just like, I decided to pass on it. But that book is doing well. Number 4 on the list, United States of Murder Incorporated number 1. This is a Bendis book. Apparently this has been optioned. Cover price says we don't know who, where, or how, but it's on the list. Raw sales at a high of 20. I may have to pull that out. I think I had that in my collection. I read the first issue and didn't really care for it. Bendis is kind of wordy. He does a lot of dialogue. Some of his stuff's okay. I like Naomi. I think that's a good title, but this one I didn't think was very good. But I may have to pull that out and sell it, get some money for it. Oblivion Song number 1. This is the regular copy. 9.8s apparently are going for a high of 150. Yeah, All right, number 2 on the list, Silver Surfer. This is the Silver Surfer Black, Gerald Perel, sorry. Variant. It's okay. Not Perel's best work. I thought it was okay. I like the Zek variant better, in my opinion. So I passed on that. It says a high of 28. I've seen it on eBay for about 25. So, it's selling around ratio. About a month ago, I was seeing it around $15. It was selling well below ratio. About a month ago or a couple weeks ago, maybe. And number 1 on the list is Silver Surfer Black, the Mike Diodato second print variant, which I did not pick up. Midtown, I don't think I ever saw it on Midtown, so that's really where I normally buy my comic books from. I saw there were several websites selling it. I passed on it. I just, I don't know. It's kind of a cool cover. I guess if I run across it in my travels for Covrprice, I would buy it, but I'm not going to pay $15, $20 for it like people are asking for on eBay right now. So that is your top 20 list, actually, from Covrprice.com. They seem to be a nice website. You can do a trial with them for free. I don't know what the, I think it's like maybe $10 a month or something like that if you want to be a normal subscriber. And it's kind of like Key Collector Comics, where they give you what's hot. You can build lists, that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, I get their free newsletter, so it's kind of neat. I think maybe weekly I'll do that. I'll just review what their top 20 is, and especially their top 10. So yeah, guys, let me know if you think that's worthwhile to do. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. And please leave me a comment. Would love to hear what you guys think. Let me know if you like this video, if you think I should continue to review Covrprice and their top list, their top 10 and top 20. I'd like to hear your comments on that. All right, guys, look for my next video later this evening. It'll be on the Hot 10 list from CBSI. Thanks.